you back from your tourist trip?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we're back. It was
Pick this up there.
really
Yeah,
interesting.
pretty cool.
How's it looking out
What the
there?
hell is that in your hand?
It's a helmet. Picked it up. Thought it'd be pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome. It's
Yeah,
probably a replica
fine,
of
isn't
it.
it? Yeah, I wouldn't imagine it to be real.
You guys see many biters on the way back in?
No. We saw 2 up in the field, but that's about it.
Reassuring.
Yeah, biters,
Yeah.
listen, you. I've heard sick and I've heard infected.
Still,
You know,
yeah.
Uh,
When me, Brandon, and Shane came up, we met this guy named Hamish, a group of people. They called him biters.
that must be where I get it from then.
I mean, it
it's,
makes sense.
Yeah, they do a bit of biting, which
I'm sure.
I'm happy to report that I don't think I'm infected. One of them got me and actually drew blood, but I'm fine. The wound's pretty clean. It's just,
Jesus Christ,
Whoa,
really?
whoa. Wait,
Oh,
were you scratched or bitten?
yeah, it was a scratch on my right arm. Here, let me pull up my sleeve and I'll show.
You okay there, Sam?
Yeah, fine.
Really?
Just
Hey,
this
I was
is,
speaking to some of the... sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say this is a communicable disease by blood, Michael. If you've been...
Looks like an ordinary scratch wound for now.
So, yeah, it
If you
looks like a
start
cat
feeling, if you start feeling ill in any way, let me know. Muscle cramps, headache, maybe stomach pains.
scratch. Don't it? Gotcha.
Is that right?
I'll let you guys know before I decide to walk off into the woods. And Old Yeller might.
For now, we'll clean it with a bit of alcohol.
Myself, sure.
You shouldn't have
It
kept
kinda-
this from us, Michael. That's all.
I just,
You need to tell us shit like this, dude. And that goes for all of us. This is a
It's
serious...
straight.
This is some serious shit. Okay, this is how it starts. We just
Oh,
have to be
that's-
careful. We don't know what this is until we do. Anything happens, tell everyone and we discuss it. It's the only way we stay safe.
Oh, well, let me be clear. I didn't mean to hide this consciously. I just didn't really give a thought to it. I thought it'd be blood to blood, and his hands weren't really covered in blood. It's just some dirty-looking man in a leather jacket that came swinging at me, and he got a hold of my arm.
I'm going to apply a light bandage over it.
Sure thing.
I'm gonna head into the
Be
town and
sure.
see if I can find like a pond to wash in. I'm feeling a bit dirty.
We'll take a look outside. Watch the perimeter.
Of course. And you will let me know if you start feeling ill, no matter how minor you think it is, right?
Of course, yes, ma'am. I wouldn't put anybody at risk. My job, after all, is to protect all of you. I apologize for not bringing this forth sooner. I just didn't give it any mind. I hope you guys believe me when I say I wouldn't hide this kind of thing from.
Right.
Get away.
Everyone
Yeah,
else, make
Maybe
sure
we should make
to
it clear until the
monitor
next
his
time.
behavior over the next couple days, or even hours.
Maybe make it clear to next time everyone that's get hit or hurt by these walkers should tell it immediately.
Yeah, obviously. And we got the message. Brandon didn't mean to do it, okay? Let's drop it.
Yes,
I don't
yes,
really
yes,
want to be
yes, yes.
thinking about those things when we're sat around a fucking fire.
Although, you're quite lucky, Michael. If we had not come across 2 survivors that reported no illness or festering from their own scratch wounds, I would have thrown you in quarantine immediately. However, I'm lending to put a little belief into this theory that perhaps not deep enough scratch wounds can well, have no effect on the victim.
It's something that's kind of crossed my mind. It kind of rubs me the wrong way. There's so many people still here. They make it sound like it. Hamish made it sound like there are lots of people still around. I mean, if they're around, have they just been dodging the infected, like just cleaning themselves? Do they have access to those kind of resources, or are some people inherently resistant to the disease? I'm not sure how it all...
I mean, some people are gonna be immune,
For
right?
now we can only speculate, but I'm sure we'll learn more as we meet local survivors.
I mean, we can't be sure people are immune, right?
There's gotta be some people immune. There's gotta
works. For now, I suggest that we treat it as if it's any other disease, and I don't know. Maybe it's like got a long incubation period or something. You know what I mean? Or perhaps some people, it's kind of like mono. I think you get sick with mono, but it's only contagious for a little bit, and it only flares up once in a while. You know what I'm talking?
Well, if you'd like to test that theory, go and get eaten by an infected. Be my guest.
Yeah.
I'd love to study the effects firsthand.
Well,
For now, I'm going to catch a few minutes of shut-eye in one of the tents. I'll be back shortly.
I suppose
Yeah,
I'll
you
take
know,
this
my
moment.
theory is more like something I've been wondering about. Why the fuck are there only like 4 or 5 of those spiders, I guess we're calling them, per town? I mean, news story said like hordes of them, right? I mean, the military would have been able to deal with 4 or 5 of those. I mean, we can fucking deal with 4 or 5 of those fuckers. I mean, are they dying off? Or is there some fucking Rambo survivor out there killing?
I'm thinking that, well, from those individuals we saw, and as we can all see on our own backs and stuff, there's plenty of munition flying around, but plenty of things to defend ourselves with. And I'm not sure, but this country probably didn't have an extremely high population density, so the infected would be in low density as well. And if they prey on other people, then they probably would have moved to other places. Maybe they have some sort of, like a wolf pack mentality or something. I don't know. The one's kind of wandering out there by themselves, but once they all hear a noise, they kind of like come together, like a little wolf pack, you know. They'll go after one target all together.
Well,
Do you think it might be seasonal rotation?
Yeah.
Like they migrate to play.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe it might even be seasonal. You know, I guess I haven't checked their vitals while they were still kicking, but I don't know. They look dead. If they're walking dead things, that sounds really, I don't know. Maybe they're just dysfunctional or something. Maybe they move away from the cold so they don't freeze. Because that's something to keep in mind. Is while your heart is pumping, you can't really. I don't know. I'm just rambling now. But if they were, I don't know. That's just some Hollywood bullshit. They're probably just really sick people, and this is just a huge misinterpretation of how we should be dealing.
oh, I know what you mean, though. I mean, they are basically like fucking zombies, right? At the end of the
with it.
day, it's basically what this is.
Yeah, I suppose it's just like, it's kind of, if they are sick and they are curable, it is a harmful way to place them, to label them as the Hollywood zombie that you bash in with a baseball bat, you know, because then that just separates them from being a person at all. I don't know. It sucks, man. And they were just living their lives, and this all happened to them.
Yeah, well, so will we, won't we? At the end of the day.
You know, yeah, that's true. And at the end of the day, it's us or them, and it's damn well gonna be them dying. I mean, we're going to live. They're going to die, or if they're zombies, they'll die.
Well, I haven't seen them yet. I don't see how
you
they
haven't
act.
seen one.
Or how, no. Like, I was wandering through the forest until I
Yes.
finally came.
Yes,
Yeah, I
yesterday
got-
when we walked around, they didn't react in a distance, but when we came close to them, they started to like move against us, didn't they? Yes, they did. So,
They don't like an invasion of space. I don't think they get it.
it seems like if we get close, they will start to come
I'm
after
quickly take a minute over in the tent. What I was gonna say is I'd recommend when the sun comes up, heading down to town and getting the first hand of those fuckers out. Like, you need to know what you're facing at the end of the day.
Aggressive. Yeah, and don't worry, I'll be watching.
Yeah, take Brandon. Give me 10, 15 minutes. Just want to,
you. Yes.
catch up in a little sleep.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about these guys real quick, since you're gonna be seeing them. Beanie guy, what's your name? He just said it, but I
Atlee,
didn't hear it.
or Al.
Al. All right. Well, listen.
Hera calls me Al.
Gotcha. I'll call you Al, because that sounds like a cool guy name, and you're wearing aviators, so you're a cool guy. All right. So they move erratically. They don't move or behave like a normal person. From a distance, they might look like a person just kind of standing there and watching one specific spot, moving to another very slowly. They kind of like hunch
I'm
over
just gonna dip
sometimes.
into the town for a second,
I don't know. Some of
check out
them
that-
have
check out
like
your house, see if
discolored skin and so on, covered in scabs and gore.
All
They're just
around the
ugly
walkers,
looking. They literally look like a walking corpse.
Yeah, but
And after inspecting one of the corpses the other day, early signs of rigor mortis or something of that sort had set in. I don't know. Its wrist wouldn't bend properly, and I don't want to get into that, but you know what that means. It means that they're corpse-like. So you should be able to smell them, too. They die just like a human would, though. I put a bullet in one of their chests, and it fell over dead. Didn't get back up. I think somebody else got after one of them with a baseball bat. He couldn't hit him for shit, but when he did, it seemed to be affected. So just, aim for the head. If you're going to bash it, if you're going to shoot it, just shoot it like you would a person. Aim for the center mass. We don't have any cowboys around here. You don't need to be aiming for the head. Just aim for the chest.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
You said they act like wolf packs, right? They hear a sound and they all run to that, or something along those.
Yeah. If don't use your firearm unless you are absolutely sure that you're going to kill at least 4 or 5 of them, because 4 or 5 of them are going to show up after you kill one of them. Maybe more. Depends on where you're at, I suppose.
As you said, we don't know where most of them are.
But yeah, they seem to just kind of lurk around cities and stuff. I think that they know, maybe from their sentience before they became infected, that this is where people like to stay, and they prey on people. So this is similar to their hunting ground, I should say. But I don't know. We've got this campfire going, and there's a bunch of people moving in and out of this camp, so I don't think they're smart enough to just go looking. They just kind of stick around where they think we're going to be. This is a lot of speculation, but I fought some of these things the other day. I've already killed about maybe 4 or 5. They're disgusting. I mean, they are ugly sons of bitches, but they are easy to put down. You just gotta disconnect yourself. They're not a person anymore, you know.
All right.
Yes.
Did you only hunt on humans?
No, I'm not sure, actually. I haven't seen one of them go after any animals. I saw a rabbit close to one of them, but maybe it was just too quiet for it to notice. Yeah, I mean, they seem to be only attracted to...
I don't remember
Go
who
ahead.
said it, but they said someone, like one said that they saw one walker running after a deer, I think it was.
Sorry.
And it was running after the deer.
Deer.
I'd like to see... I'd like to
Yes.
see one of those things catch a deer. They're pretty slow.
Yes.
Talking about stamina.
We got to walk
No.
close, I do.
Did you run forever?
Oh,
Or did you get
That's-
like a human?
That's something debatable. One of them chasing me. It was going fast at first and kind of slowed down, so maybe they do get worn out after a while. Or maybe they just become disinterested.
Could be.
They're very odd. Yeah. Well, I guess that's a very human feature to have then, huh?
Maybe they're not dead after all.
When it comes down to it, though, they won't communicate. They won't answer you. They just make these weird noises from in their chest, and they just kind of growl like a monster. That's what they are. They're little fucking monsters. Until we can find another way to fix them, they're going to try and kill you. Don't hesitate.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, which reminds me, to make you all effective, defendable killing machines, I'm going to have to be going over some little drills with you guys on how to maintain your firearm, know what to take with you when you're traveling, and know what to do if something bad happens. I won't go in super depth with it because I don't want to bore you. Yeah, thank you. That fire was about to go out. But it could be useful, you know. If your gun jams in the middle of a fight, you're fucked.
Yes.
I wanted to ask about this thing. Let me slide it off. This thing. I don't know what it is. I haven't shot it because I didn't have any ammunition for it.
But you have ammunition for it now, though, right? Well,
No. I think it's empty.
yeah,
Also, there's a rifle in one of the tents back there. I was wondering if it was on show. Could do with something bigger if I'm going out there.
Alright.
One of you brought back.
I think I was the one who brought it back. I'm not positive. It should... I thought I placed it in the tent.
Yeah, it's back there. Do you have any plans for it, or...?
No, I have no idea how to shoot it.
Alright, so that...
If you have an idea how to, so you can...
yeah, okay, well listen. Let me tell you a bit about this piece you've got here, alright? So, this is part of the AK family, probably the most iconic rifles of today. You've probably heard of it in Hollywood, the AK-47 and so on, but that's only one variant. Now, this right here shoots a smaller bullet than those Hollywood AKs. This shoots a bullet called 5.45 millimeter, 5.45. This is an assault rifle. It's, let's see, it's only got semi-automatic, which means you pull the trigger once and hold the trigger, it only fires one bullet at a time. Or it can go fully automatic, where you switch this little lever here. You see, it's just like that. That right there switches it to fully automatic. Don't use fully automatic. It will just, you'll spray all over the damn place. You won't be able to control it, and you'll get scared. I mean, I assume you'll get scared. You said you don't know how to use these things. They're very loud. I've seen people shoot a fully automatic weapon and scare themselves shitless. So the trick is to killing anything with a gun. These things are right here. See, down the barrel like that. These are your iron sights. They don't technically have to be made of iron, but it's your gun. It's the material of the weapon itself, right? You put these back two hairs right here, right, and you line them up with the front thing on the end of the barrel. That iron sight at the front. You see how you here, like if you aim at the door over there. Excuse me, I'm not aiming for you. This gun's not loaded, but you should always treat it like a gun is loaded. You know, you just want to be safe, because you never know. You just line it up like that, and you hold your breath. It stays the weapon, and then yeah, there you go. It's pretty simple. We'll get into more depth. I know just telling you all this is nothing like some good practice, but here, this is a good rifle. You'll find plenty of ammunition for it here in Chernobyl, because I think that was one of their service rifles. So, with that being said,
right. And the second question would be this.
Let's see. I think that might be what I have.
thing. There we go. I think it's loaded. That's a problem. I don't know if it's loaded.
Let me check my stuff. Alright, so this is a revolver, and the reason they call them that is because this cylinder, you see it? Here, I'll spin it. That right there, it holds 6 bullets. It revolves as you fire it. It's a double action revolver, meaning that you pull the trigger, it not only fires the gun, but it loads the next one by spinning the cylinder, getting the next bullet ready to fire, right? So to unload this weapon and clean it, these things are really easy to take care of, by the way, because you can see on the sides there if it's loaded or not, right? So let's see if it's empty or not. Let's see. Yes, it was loaded. These 6 little bullets here. Here, I'll show you how to load it. Here, just take it back, and these 6 bullets too. What you want to do is just take the revolver and to make sure that when you're holding a gun, you take the finger off the trigger until you're ready to fire at all times. Now that little knob there under the barrel, you're gonna push that. Okay, first you're gonna take your thumb, put it on the side of the gun, and press down that little lever. Not the hammer, but the thing left of it on the side. That's gonna let the cylinder come out.
There we go.
Right, there you go.
This thing.
Yeah. The
cylinder's kind of out.
Yeah, there you go. Then you're going to take the bullets individually and load them into each little slot there, each hole in the cylinder until it's all the way loaded. Just like that. Put the cylinder back in like that, and there you go. It's ready to fire. But please don't fire. It's very loud.
Okay.
Same thing with that rifle. You just use the iron sights on it. Make sure the front sight's in between the 2 back sights, and pull the trigger whenever you're ready to kill something. Make sure that you treat every gun. This is a golden rule with firearms. Always treat it as if it's loaded, because you never know when it is or it isn't until you've absolutely, for certain, checked it
Okay.
out. Can't tell you how many stories I've heard about people just blowing their fucking foot off with a shotgun because they weren't paying attention to what they were doing. Just gotta be
Right. Yeah. I got a couple of these things I picked up along the way.
careful. Okay.
They looked useful, so I picked them up.
All right. Well, let's have a little talk about this. These little bullets here. These are for the actual AK-47, or you could call it the AKM if you want. It just means AK modern, I believe. And this magazine here, this banana clip, that's for an AK-47. It's filled with the bullets, as you can see here. And as for this smaller magazine, this looks like it's for some sort of hunting rifle. I don't really know, but it looks like these AK bullets, 7.6 by 39. It'll load into that. So if you find a hunting rifle that could fire 7.6 by 39, you're good to go. But otherwise, yeah, until somebody finds like an AKM or an AK-47, just hang on to that magazine, because that's going to be very useful. And I imagine if people are as civilized as I hope they are, if we run into other people, perhaps they're willing to trade, and we don't have a use for this magazine, we could trade it over. You know, ammunition is currency in times like.
Yeah.
What told you that? Another fucking movie?
This. Well, I mean, it's in wartime. It's cigarettes and shit like this. It's whatever people need. If water was a big issue, water would be current. Let's see. Here.
This rival's looking good, pal. Appreciate it.
Yep, that same magazine will go into this rifle. Alright, see, like, this gun looks almost fucking, like identical to yours. It's just that the barrel's a little bit wider, right? That magazine you have will go into this gun, so that's an AK-47 and AKM, same difference. Shoots the same bullet. It's just that AKM is the modernized version, the one that's got all the customizable, whatever. It's just got better aftermarket parts. And so on. I'm not sure because I've never actually held an AK-47, but I'm pretty sure that AK-47s were heavier, but I don't know for
Oh, don't ask me here.
Yeah, but thank you for showing us that rifle. That's good.
Yes.
Good. Yeah, a little bit of trivia for you here. This weapon that I have, and I think I'm the only one with a 5.56 weapon. This is an American assault rifle, or a carbine, I should say. It's not like a full rifle. The difference between a carbine and an assault rifle is a carbine's just a shorter version of something else. So the M4, this weapon I've got here, is a shorter version of the M16. It's an M4 carbine. This thing is super customizable, but man, it is a prissy bitch to take care of. These AKs, you can take them under a beach, bury them, take them apart, bury them in the sand and under the ocean, leave it there for a week, come back, put the gun back together, and it will fire after you put it back together. This thing gets a bit of dirt or swamp inside of the gun, it'll jam. This thing sucks. I mean, it's good, but it sucks. You get a little bit better range, accuracy, a little less kick, a bit more noise, but it's a trade-off. With each weapon, there's a trade-off. Fire rate, accuracy, and all that. Yeah, am I making sense? I know I'm kind of going through all this quickly, but just thought I'd let you know what this gun was called in case you run across one.
This should probably go your way then.
Oh, holy shit, that's another couple. To be clear, I'm never running out.
Yes, you got a lot of ammunition yesterday.
That's right. Yeah, I'm lugging around this fucking ammo crate in my bag just in case, but I think I might leave it in camp. It's a bit heavy. Let's see.
Talking about a 5.56. I found a box of it the other day. Tried it. It fitted in this magazine. I was pretty sure this is an AK though. This is one of the spare magazines I got.
Let me take a look here. Is your weapon that you're holding here will fit 5.56?
Yeah. It's the one I found back when we first landed.
It feels like I went for an audiobook.
Interesting. Yeah, I believe that this rifle is just chambered for 5.56. Sometimes they do that. Right. Yeah. So wow, that really betrays its appearance. It'll have all the same traits as this M4, I believe, but it'll just, oh shit, the fire.
Oh shit. I mean, it's pretty light.
Wow,
not so dumb.
Stars. Yeah, but anyway, that's gonna have the durability of an AK with the accuracy and shit of an M4 or so. If you need any ammunition, you and I will be, sharing the same ammo type, and I've got plenty to spare.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm alright for the moment, but I'll let you know if I need any.
There, right on. Just call out if you ever need a reload. I don't have any magazines for that gun, but I've got plenty of...
Sounds good. Hey, Alex, that you over there? Standing quietly in the corner. How you doing?
I am doing fine.
Yeah, good to hear.
Bullets. Yeah. Does anybody got the time? Any idea when the sun's gonna be coming up?
Or no clues.
I have not got a clue, but... Yeah, I don't know.
I do not know, but we could be going for a good old army jogging around the town.
We could go...
I think I'm okay. Yeah.
Okay, if anyone wants to join me, take your weapon out and put your everything to your backpack and start running.